PetSmart about that.
How is his tail like this? It's bendy. Popcorn, do you see it or is it just me?
I see it.
Alright, but now this is the funny part. Look at Gypsy's tail. It doesn't do that.
Yeah, it does. You're confused. droopy pants over here.
So David's doing a job, right?
Yeah.
Now, did he take a dog home with him last night?
No.
No, he dumped that girlfriend, Dad.
Hmm?
He dumped that girlfriend.
He dumped it?
He dumped that dog girlfriend.
Why?
Let's see if her tail's like that. No.
Yeah, so what about David?
Maybe she dumped him. I don't know. Well, I asked him how he managed last night, and he said fine. So I assumed, well, I thought he took a dog home with him.
Not last night. They lived in your garage and pooped everywhere.
So Luna was here.
Luna and Axel. And Diesel. We got a new name, Diesel. Where's Diesel?
Okay, is that the deal? Is David keeping 2 dogs?
Yeah.
Gee.
I mean, that's the plan. What do you think?
I don't know. What's he going to do when one of them gets away?
Chase it.
Well, doesn't he have a backyard fenced in?
Luna. Popcorn, do you want to hold Luna?
I don't care.
He's leaving there. He's comfortable. Leave him alone. Where is Diesel?
I don't know. He ran off.
Hey, you see the depends for the dogs?
No, it depends for the dog.
Yeah, they're right there behind you.
Where are they?
They're laying on the ground.
Oh,
So if you got to go to the bathroom, can't make it to the bathroom, I got you some pee pads out here in the lanai for you, Dad.
well, they know how to get into them.
What?
Do they know how to get into them?
How to get into the pens?
Yeah.
What, you think they wear them like a diaper?
That's the way I think of them, yeah.
No, they're a pad that you put on the ground.
And then they know to go sit on them and do their thing, right?
Sometimes.
You got another follower on Instagram.
Nice.
You're now up to 50.
Wow. Yeah. Well, whoop-a-doo-dah. Yeah, I put the pee pads out here in Lanai, so hopefully I'm not having to power wash your deck again.
Wow. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Hey, Popcorn,
Yeah.
what do you think of all the babies?
What do I think of them?
What's sticking out of your shoe?
That's a shoe I designed for a poor man's bunion.
Man, the big dogs
As soon,
are
as
crashed.
soon as one of those dogs bites that, I'm going to not wear it anymore.
Surprised a frickin' lizard hasn't bit it. That's probably why the lizards
Probably
don't.
has.
Yeah.
I wore them to church one Sunday.
Really? Did the donation tray go to you that Sunday or to the church?
No, I saw people talking about it.
Wow.
Actually, when I wear dark socks, you can hardly notice it.
If you just painted your foot, you wouldn't even notice it at all.
There you go.
Paint it blue.
Yeah, that's easier than wearing socks.
Well, just getting your socks and shoes on and your underwear on, that's a major project.
You got that right, man.
Son of a bee. Son of a bee. Probably some days you just want to go to bed in your whole attire and just roll in bed and roll out. I mean, come on, you don't get that sweaty in the day, do you?
I got 2 new pairs of shoes in here I don't wear.
Kind of like that watch. When's the last time you took that watch off your wrist?
Yeah, the watch has done okay, other than the fact that I can hardly ever get it. The band snapped back after I get it off.
Do you take it off at night?
Yeah.
Do you?
Most nights.
You can't loop it in, though.
Well, you can't. You can hardly do it with one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, the gang crashed. Look at this here. That's pretty cool. Look at this here. Everybody crashed. That's pretty impressive.
So, popcorn.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I haven't thought about it, but now that I think about it, I'm kind of shocked. Feeling shocked.
What happened?
Your dad leaves to look at puppies and comes back with a whole litter.
Hey, Gary, why don't you come on down and spend some time with us? I got nothing going on in my life right now. Okay, Dad, I'll be right down.
If
What
any
you
of your
got?
followers commented on that, I watched your video this morning.
No, you only watched half of it.
Only half of it? Well, whatever part I watched. One of the comments were, now you got your hands full.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
right. What's Mom saying about all this? Does Mom know we have 3 extra puppies or just 1?
Yeah, well, he's only been unconscious about an hour.
Dad's gonna tell everybody I was up to my eyeballs in deep doo-doo before my son came here. Now it's over my eyeballs in the deep doo-doo, and it's real doo-doo.
I can't shut my garage door. You can't open or shut it. I can't walk around the house.
You gotta watch where you step in the garage.
I can't stand still long or it'll pee on my shoes.
Yeah. Somebody from church gonna call. Hey, Trace, how you doing? I don't know. I'm not so sure. What's going on? I've gone to the dogs. Well, you don't have any dogs, Trace. Oh, yes, I do. Well, how many do you have? 5. You have 5 dogs, Trace? Yeah. What happened to you?
No, be more specific. 5 German Shepherd puppies.
Yeah, exactly, right. Yeah.
Are you crazy? Well, at least one member of my family is.
Yeah. Yep. They say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, don't they, Dad?
It's a thin line between genius and insanity. And
Yeah. Just watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson, right?
Yeah, right.
Have you feeling like maybe that movie's starting to play out in your own life?
Yeah, that's a good analogy, Jack. Yeah.
You sit around all day, hang out with these other individuals, have unique challenges. But for you, they moved into your own house.
That's right. Who lives here? Because I don't.
Yeah. Steve, we saw Steve and Donna this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so Steve's now catching up to David's stories. He starts telling, oh yeah, David starts telling us his stories of wherever he goes and works. He's got to find a replacement, Dad. Steve and Donna, and little they know, David will be in their house before long, sharing his afternoon stories, eating their lunch meat. And Steve be like, is this what you used to do when you came over to your dad's house? What do you mean?
David's going to have to get it organized, get a number of morning stops where he can spread it around. They're stupid. They're so damn stupid. How do these people be so stupid? Leave her ceiling open for 2 days and then wonder why the house is filthy.
Yeah, but David doesn't ever stop to think, hey, who's the stupid one? You signed up for the stupid people.
I knew that was going to be a disaster when he told me he couldn't start anything because she showed him exactly where these can lights were going to go. And she was thinking about it. She wanted to get going on it, so he took the ceiling, all the ceiling wall board off and everything. Now she got a wide open ceiling and she can't figure out exactly where she wants these lights. She's complaining because all the stuff in the ceiling are blowing down in the kitchen. They called her stupid. I said, well, I don't know. Who decided to take the ceiling wall board off before she knew where she was going to put the lights?
Hey,
you point at somebody else, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you.
Yeah. And to think that you and David used to be contractors working together.
Oh, and then Micah. We were working on that house over in Emma Street, and that was down alongside the house, and Micah's on the roof doing something. And the next thing I know, I hear some plunk, and I look down, it's a crowbar that Micah knocked off the roof. And he probably didn't miss me by 3 inches.
Bonk. Dad then's like, this isn't a good idea to be walking around the edge of the roof with him up there. Next thing you hear, this body rolling down the roof, and you look up, and he lands on top of you.
I know you never saw that house, but it was a cute bungalow.
Yeah.
And it had a nice front porch, with a swing out there. But it was called a shotgun house because when you went in the front door, you just had one long hallway that went all that way back to the end of the house, and the kitchen was on one side, and there was a laundry room on the other side. But and then you had the back door with a porch, porch back there. So it was a straight shot from the front of, the front door right through the back door. That's why they call it a shotgun bungalow. So David and I were out there, and we're standing right off the back porch, facing one another. And the neighbor lady used to come over and talk. So she's talking to David and I, and he and I are standing there, shoulder to shoulder, and we're looking at her, and we're right off the porch. Champ comes down the hallway 50 miles an hour and jumps off that porch, and he flies right by, and that poor woman's by.
What was he chasing? What was he chasing?
That was just Champ. I mean, he'd be sleeping one night and he's just going 90 miles a minute. You don't know where the hell he's going.
Hey, Dad, you remember how I found that dog right before I left? And what was that, like 2015 or 10? Or what year was that?
What, Bo?
Yeah, I bought Oh, that was back in 2006.
Well, it was in about 15 or 16.
No, that's like 2006 or 7. Because he came up here and was working with David up the tractor shop. Dad, Bo, I found him like in 2005 or 6.
I thought you were talking about Bo.
No, I meant Champ.
Oh, okay.
Champ,
Yeah.
who was bounced off the walls.
Yeah.
I found him on Craigslist from a young guy that was going to go off to school.
Right.
And Champ was already like 6 months or a year old.
Right.
That dog never calmed down.
He never did.
That dog was bounced off the walls for 10 years.
Yeah, he never did. It was just endless energy with that dog.
And then Bubba pulls you into the alligator pond.
No, Bubba fell in the lake behind our house over there on Longboat and couldn't get him out. And I had to jump in the water like in January. And I had him on a leash.
Yeah.
And
you're walking him.
and
You were
I'm in the
babysitting
water.
Bubba. You were babysitting Bubba for David.
Yeah.
Or is Bubba
And-
babysitting
and
you?
Bubba got down there on the seawall, walking along the seawall, and he lost his footing or balance just as he fell in the water. He weighed 105 pounds. So I was trying to get him out of the water with my hands and knees, and I couldn't do it. So I jumped in the water. And I
With
got
what?
him
You have
on a
shorts
leash.
on?
Hmm?
Did you have shorts on or long pants?
No, long pants. It was chilly out.
So you're probably going, son of a bee.
Well, so I'm walking this dog on a leash, and he's swimming, and I'm walking around the seawall looking for somebody that I can call.
So
to
he's
help
now
me.
swimming next to you as you're walking down the seawall about
Right.
getting ready to fall in with him.
Right. And I spot some guys working on a deck in a lanai. And so I walk over, it was a ways away. I mean, I walked by about 4 or 5 houses, and there were, Hispanic crew out there working on the deck and whatever. And this guy came over who built about like you, and I said, I can't get this dog out of the water because once I get him off the water, he's dead weight, and I can't. So the guy helped me get the dog out of the water. And then he goes and gets a ladder for me to get out of the water. And he said, what were you doing? Just walking the dog.
Yeah, right next to the edge of the lake where he can fall in. Yeah, who created the problem? The dog or you? It'll be okay, Bubba.
And I come home and I'm soaking wet. It's a January day, about 45 degrees or something like this. What are you doing? Took Bubba for a little swim. Oh, this leash? Yeah.
It'd be interesting. One of the church members was driving down the street and saw you. Hey, there's Trace. Hey, how you doing? Man, what happened to you?
I think they were probably, all those homes had the kitchens up the back side, looking over the. I just wonder if anybody there looking out the window and wonder what this guy's doing with this big black lab out there in the lake. Let's call the guys in the white coat fast. Come get this guy.
Yeah, he's swimming his dog with a leash. This animal abuser, he's out there making the damn dog swim in the pond, and he's dragging him off the leash. What the hell's wrong with this guy? The animal warden shows up. You become the local news. Older gentleman throws, lab into the pond.
The guys from the pond show up, and they take the guy off with the leave the dog.
Yeah. Your dog stories get scary sometimes. All the dogs you've had run over by cars, go and kill local farmers' animals.
Bubba was funny when he did his number 2. He'd back up to a bush or something. So this guy down the block had a nice, kind of a flat rock with some, like, climbing plants or whatever
Yeah.
around it. And Bubba takes a dump on him.
Why, you have him on the leash?
I didn't have a doggy bag. So I just looked around. I didn't see anybody. So I got out of there. And one of my neighbors is saying, I was walking the dog and he's saying, you always pick up after him? I said, oh yeah. And I was wondering why he's asking. He may have seen Papa do his business. Didn't pick it up.
Yeah, caught in the act. Right, Dad?
Yeah, right.
I'm honestly the happiest I've ever been in my life.
Oh, no. Don't let Brian know that.
Well, he's a part of it.
Okay.
And I just want to say, having 5 puppies, if you're ever sad, buy yourself 5 puppies and your life will be flipped right upside right.
Yeah, you agree with that one there,
Right.
Mr. Popcorn?
You don't have time to feel bad. You don't have time to feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Talking about potty training.
Yeah, right.
You know those stories too
These
well.
are definitely full German Shepherd. The only reason I was confused last night is because I've never seen a dog's tail be able to bend like that in my life.
Oh well. Hormones will take care of it in time.
What is
Yep.
it?
Oh, he's on a different subject. He's fixated on the hole in the lanai.
What'd you guys do over at PetSmart?
Spent $1 gazillion.
That's why I didn't want to go.
Bought David 2 months worth of dog food.
For Luna and Axel.
So when's Luna gonna go home?
Not today,
Why not?
because David doesn't have his cage set up. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh. Well, how do you feel about helping Leah?
Okay.
Well, you don't know that Brian's coming yet.